Well, Chit Chat Kit Kats. Oh my goodness. I'm going to do a reading here in just a few minutes on these women, Moms for Liberty. What a toxic group they are. Oh my Lord. Horrible, horrible people. So anyway, I'm having, for my brunch here, I'm having some scrambled eggs with, I have some of that chicken in here. Forces of Nature that's got chicken and heart and gizzards in it. So that's what I'm having. Now, I'm out there cooking that, and here comes Manamu in the kitchen. You know, I went over to cook it, and he came all the way out in the kitchen. Now, that's before I started cooking it, so it wasn't due to the smell. But he came looking for me, which was very cute. And then I made my scrambled eggs with the thing, and man, he came up snapping. He let me know in uncertain terms he wanted some of that scrambled egg. So I gave him a little of that scrambled egg, and man, did he scarf that up. He liked that. And he did have a little of the high-calorie nutritional gel today as well, which he really lapped up really quickly. I figured the scrambled egg could do some good for him. You know, a lot of protein in it as well, and the nutritional gel, a lot of vitamins and minerals. So he's getting whatever he can get in there, and now he's resting again, taking another little snooze, which is good, and give it time to work. Now, when I do my scrambled eggs, I don't use vegetable oils or anything because they are inflammation causing, etc. I use butter to cook my stuff in. Butter or bacon fat or, something like that. And I haven't tried the tallow. I may try that one of these days, or duck fat or tallow for cooking as well. But he had some scrambled egg with a little butter on it, and he loved that. I mean, he was... So, of course, I'm not giving him too much of it, but man, he wolfed that down. He loved the scrambled eggs, so that's another good thing that I can give him if he'll eat eggs. Now, May really liked the eggs. Max would not eat an egg. He turned his nose up at it. Under no way, no shape, no form is he having egg. May liked it, and this little guy loves it. He just, like I said, came up snapping, and he's so cute. So anyway, I'm glad he's having another rest here, and glad that he's getting a good appetite, because when he came here, I could not get him to take the gel. I couldn't get him, he wouldn't eat his puppy food. They said give him the science diet with a little warm water. He ate it the first day, and then the second day he wouldn't eat it. So I went down and got the replacement mother's milk. And he did have some of that. And then the next day he had with the milk and the meat mixed in it, and he ate that. And last night he ate a few little bites of the ground chicken that has heart and beef in it has heart and it has gizzard in it, so he had a few little bites of that, so that's good. He's got the liver in there, and those things are good for him. And there's, it's ground chicken, so it's little bitty bites like this. It's real small. So he had a little of that last night, and then this morning he wanted his regular mother's milk and meat mixture, and then a little bit of the scrambled eggs, all up on that, and he had some of the gel, nutritional gel. So I think he's had a lot of good protein and stuff, and vitamins, minerals, and proteins this morning, so hopefully he takes a real good nap and gives things a time to work. But yeah, I'm going to continue eating the rest of my scrambled eggs and chicken this morning. And I just ran across on the net some people that she's got Hashimoto's, and he's got some inflammation problems and digestive problems, etc. So I posted on their thing and told them that I'm doing carnivore, and I had type 2 diabetes that reversed, but I've heard people with Hashimoto's, and I'm taking the T4 and T3 now as well because I have no thyroid. And that's what I've heard with a number of people that have no thyroid. It's not going to cure that, the carnivore. You may still have to take the T3 or T4, whatever you're on. You may have to continue to take that. But it does help with a lot of other things. And like I said, my doctor was amazed at my labs this time. My triglycerides, my everything, that they check. So she was just blown away with how my labs changed in this amount of time since I've been the carnivore. So anyway, I'm trying to get to full-time carnivore. I was going to stop the coffee, but then I had the big blow-up with Max and the little guy, and I just went, yeah, not today. But I did stop the rye cracker that I was having, and instead of having that, that's totally gone now. So the only thing that I'm having that's not carnivore is my coffee. But when I have the coffee, I make it count because I put a big, huge thing, about 2 tablespoons of butter in it. It tastes fabulous with the butter and a little salt in it. So I make my coffee count, and because I am getting more fats in, so that's working. Now, when I started this, I was having a difficult time digesting the fats, but I've gotten over that hump now, and I put a lot of butter in this morning, and I'm not having any problem with it any longer. So you may, if you're starting out, you may have a bit of difficulty, and the worst hump for me to get over was elimination of sugar. Okay, now I do put a little bit of the what do they call it, monk fruit, to sweeten my coffee. So I use like about an eighth of a teaspoon in it, okay, and a half a teaspoon of the Tarani syrup, sugar-free. I do use that in my coffee, so I have some sort of a sweetener, and I continue to, I started out with a tablespoon of the Tarani, and then the other sweetener, and it's been gradually getting less and less and less. Now I'm down to a half a teaspoon, okay? So I am making these changes as I go, and all I can say, it's continued to really benefit my health. So I'm going to continue to work on it. And when I'm done eating, I want to eat this before they get ice cold. Then I'm going to want to do a reading on these Moms for Liberty. What a toxic group. They go into the school board things and they're reading this porn stuff. Well, they're not teaching porn in the schools. So these women are absolutely disgusting. So on that note, I'm going to leave this here, and I'll see you online. And as soon as I'm done eating, I'm going to do that reading.